Good evening, everybody. Welcome. It's good to be here with you on this Thursday night. I'm looking forward to this. Tonight's one of the open nights that I get to communicate with you. And of course, I'm just sitting here just for a moment, giving the opportunity for some people to join into the chat room if they would like to. And if not, I'm just going to keep on talking. What I would like to say is if you are just scrolling through TikTok right now, just randomly cruising around and you come across this live video right now, stop, please. I'm seriously asking you to stop. Don't go past this video. Don't go blowing past it just because I'm some older guy sitting here and you have no idea what this is about. But this is why. There are things going on in your life. There are things happening in your life. There are things you're thinking about. There are things you're feeling. You're sensing. There are things being done to you, said to you, projected at you that are absolutely affecting and altering your life. And I can simply prove it just by the way of social media here. You scroll through social media, you come across a post with a really cute little puppy or something really happy, and it makes you feel really glad and happy. And then 2 seconds later, you scroll to something that's extremely sad and depressing, and it alters your vibrational state. And that's how easy it happens to you. And you're constantly doing it here. But in your own life, every single day you've got these thoughts going on in your head. And these thoughts are causing fluctuations in your emotions. And when you start to feel different, you think differently and you create this vicious cycle. And this isn't only because of the things that you have done in your life, the things you have experienced. It is, in most cases, because of the things that are going on around you. And in many cases, when I talk to so many of you privately, when I connect with you privately, it's always you're having a hard time with forgiveness. It's having a hard time with letting go of something. So it's extremely common. 90% of you are stuck today. You're stuck where you are today. You can't move forward. You don't even know what to do going forward. You're completely exhausted right now. You're just defeated. You're broken. You're tired. You just want to give up right now. And you know there's so much more for you, but you're stuck because of something that happened to you in the past. It's just holding you hostage. And it's not. It's not. Think about that. The worst thing that could have ever happened to you. And I want to say one more time, if you're just scrolling through TikTok right now, randomly just scrolling to distract yourself with the boredom, stop. You don't have to jump in the chat room, but I do this to connect with you. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to ask if there's anything you want to share, to please openly share it. I would love to intuitively connect with you, channel, just listen, be here for you. And I want nothing from you. I just want you to know that there is somebody here who cares about you and somebody who has been through a whole lot of stuff in life. And I found a way. I found a way to step out of that darkness and be here. And I'm not going to try and sell you any Bibles or anything like that. So what I was just saying is, most of us are stuck. Some action, some event happened in our lives and we let it hold us hostage. And think about that. Think about that. The worst thing that could have happened to you. I mean, the worst thing that has happened to me. It's in the past. You got past it. You survived it. You endured it. You got through it. You're here today. It is in the past, but we are still so emotionally, so energetically, so physically, mentally, and spiritually attached to it because these events are so massive sometimes that we just can't shake them. But again, my friend, this has nothing to do with that event anymore. It doesn't. It has to do with your perception, your perspective of this event. And many of you say you're awake. You've woken up. You are here for your higher purpose. You've woken up. You notice something going on. But you're still living chaotic, anxious, depressed lives. You're arguing with your partners. You're screaming at your kids. You don't know what to do. So, yeah, you woke up. You woke up. You know the world's crazy. The world's a mess. This isn't what it's supposed to be. You identify with the false identity constantly. But many of you haven't stepped onto that path of enlightenment. You haven't stepped onto that path. So when we wake up, you get this gift, this knowing, and it's like a catastrophic event. You realize your whole life's been a lie and all these things have been you've been misguided. You're 99.9% of, very carefully right now, you realize that 99.9% of your perspective, the way we think about the world, is completely wrong and inverted. But then what happens? You try to take this new intuitive wisdom, this new gift, this new moment of clarity, and you try and fit it in with the person you don't want to be anymore. It's just like when I hear people saying, oh, I can't wait till we go back to normal. What do you mean back to normal? Do you mean back to 2019 and before? You want us to regress as a society and go back to 2019 and before, because that way of life was better than now. Maybe there were things that were better, but this shift, this transition, this whole event and action that we are all experiencing right now is a stepping stone. This is leading us to something better, and it will. Out of the darkness, we will come, right? Out of the ashes, we rise. So this is all supposed to be happening right now, and we can't resist this. We have to let the universe, we have to let the story unfold. We have to let the pages go. I say it all the time, life. You are a stationary awareness. Life moves through and around you. Don't project resistance and expectation at life. Let life present the story to you and be the observer. See which way you want to flow with life. When the wave comes in, if it's coarse and chaotic and scary and you don't want to be it, let it go. But when that beautiful right wave comes on, jump in, jump on. So my friends, everything that's going on in your life, you are responsible for. And it's not hard to move past the bad events that have happened to you. It literally is a 2-second shift in your perspective. And I'm going to prove it to somebody tonight who's going to type something. Let me take a drink because a few weeks ago I got sick. And not to be gross or anything, but when I was sick in a 12-hour period, I threw up 13 times in 12 hours. Totally strained my vocal cords. But then I speak and make videos every day. I'm talking, connecting with everybody. So for the past 3 weeks, like right now, my voice sounds fine. Everything is good. But in about 5 minutes, it gets tight and strained. And I'm going to come back and read all of this. I promise. I'm going to scroll through the whole chat right now. I'm going to read all of this. And oh, that's definitely something I'm going to want to read. So let me take a drink. And understand, as I'm saying, so what's the point of what I'm saying right now? What's the point? You have to step up. There has to come a point where in your life, in your relationship, in your home, with your family, at your job, to yourself, that you stand up and say enough is enough. No more. Now look, I say this all the time. You know, if it's nutrition-wise, dietary-wise, if you know you want to eat better foods, but you just keep going back to these other foods, there's something else going on. You're feeding a distraction. You're feeding something that happened to you. You're feeding procrastination. If you want to start to physically appear to be better, everything that you want to do in your life takes an action. You have to create an action. You have to manifest a physical action in this reality for a physical manifestation to appear, whether it is personal or relationship or your job. You can't do this. I'm going to manifest a beautiful body, and I'm going to manifest a really good partner, and I'm going to manifest $1 million. I'm grateful for it. I know I'm going to get it. It's not how it works. Every single thing you want in your life has to have an action for a reaction. So if you're sitting down, waiting, procrastinating, constantly putting off the things that are going to benefit your life. Now listen, I'm going to say a really bad word right now. Fuck all the people in your life who don't support you. If they don't support you, the people who are saying you don't know what you're talking about, you don't know what you mean, you're wrong, stop, it's not going to happen, oh, why are you eating a salad? Fuck all them. Let them go. They're not your friends. They're not your boyfriend, your girlfriend. This is somebody that you are in a habitual relationship with you. Let it go. You don't need people like that in your life. You know what also you don't need? You don't need social media pages that are going to drive you crazy. Don't follow pages that drive you crazy. When you're scrolling through social media and you just whip past those pages because you're not interested, guess what? They're still going to come back. But if you hold your finger down on that video for 2 seconds, a little pop-up comes up and a tab says not interested. You literally hit that and the algorithm remembers you don't like this type of stuff. And it won't show it to you. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever the hell it is, I don't care. You can filter your social media. And to be quite honest, 90% of you are on this stuff way too much. Way too much. I mean, social media, your phone just draws you. 100 years from now, the evolution of humanity is going to be like this. We're all going to have these like necks that just go vertically out because we're just all looking down and we're going to physically change ourselves. And I'm not joking. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. So listen, we know, you know the world is crazy. I mean, if right now, if you wanted to have the Trump and Biden argument with me, check this out. If I said, look, he's way too old, he's a crooked businessman, he's a sexual deviant, and his son is an idiot, you couldn't tell me if I was talking about Biden or Trump. So what the hell are we fighting over? These two idiots? A political party? When a tornado rips through your town and tears your house apart and people are out there helping you, are you worried whether they're Christian, Jewish, Muslim, Democrat, Republican? No. You're concerned and connected because they're a human expressing kindness and compassion. You're not white. You're not black. You're not gay. You're not straight. You're not a Republican. You're not a Democrat. You're not a Muslim. You're not a Hindu. You're not none of those things. We're humans. We're a species, and we're not even human. Human is a word we created to identify ourselves. We are a natural part of this planet. Our bodies are in a symbiotic relationship. We formed from this planet. We are meant to be here. Your awareness, whatever you are, your soul, your energy, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to refer to it doesn't matter. It comes from somewhere else beyond here. It streams through the universe like a frequency. You can hear it and feel it, and it embodies this avatar to feel and taste and touch this reality, not to fight and bicker over politicians and colors of walls and who wants this and give me that and I want this and millionaire, billionaire. None of these things matter. What matters is how you feel when you wake up in the morning, in here and in here, and how you feel in here and in here when you lay down and go to sleep at night. And I promise you this, my grandmother said to me, never, when you're in a relationship, never, ever, ever go to bed mad at the other person. And she probably told me this when I was probably 12, 13 years old. And I've never gone to bed mad at another person, whether it's my kids or my wife, never. I've always made amends. When I lie down at night to go to sleep, I don't stare at the ceiling thinking about all the things I didn't do today because I took the time to meditate, to sit in silence, purge my thoughts of the day, let all that go. I'm going to actually do that with you in a minute. We're going to do that in a minute. So don't go away. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make yourself feel better. But when I go to sleep at night, the last thing I do, I'm sitting there, I have my music on, I'm listening to John Lennon, Imagine, I go to Marvin Gaye's What's Going On, we go into U2 and then we kind of move on over to like Tears of a Clown, just kind of songs that really mean something to me. And I lay there at night, and my last thought as I travel in visions is, thank you. Thank you. Doesn't matter if it was a good day or a bad day. I'm fucking here. I'm here. I get to experience life. I get to feel the skin of my wife. I get to look in the eyes of my children and just see the wonder and amazement. I get to touch this planet. I get to wake up in the morning, and you know what my first thought is in the morning? I have two. The first one, you bet your ass. I open my eyes. Thank you. I'm grateful that I get another day. That's the miracle, man. You keep waiting for the miracle to happen in your life. It happened this morning when you opened your eyes. And when you open your eyes tomorrow morning, there's going to be another miracle. So I say thank you. That's the first thing I do in the morning. And the second thing I do, I think about you. Literally, I open my eyes, I say thank you, and I just sit there for a moment. I envision, I imagine in my mind's eye, in my third eye, I see the earth just floating there. I hear all the static and noise and chaos all around the planet, all the fear, all the anxiety, all the inequality, socially, economically, globally, racially, politically, spiritually. We are completely just torn apart. And I look at that and I see it shredded and in pieces. And I realize and understand the truth that you and I are pieces to the puzzle. And if we are not projecting, if we are not standing on a common ground of simple kindness and compassion for each other, then what the hell are we doing? And I look at that and I think about that compassion and that kindness, and I see those pieces going back together. And I just think about you. I imagine you, whoever you are, at that same time, just thinking about everybody on the planet, hoping that they are embracing true equality and freedom for each other. We can transcend the laws. We can transcend the borders. We can transcend the teachings in our faiths because we know inside we are all connected. We are all one. We all have that empty loneliness deep inside that we constantly keep on trying to distract ourselves from. But now you need to know the truth. That loneliness is who we are, what we are. It's why everything exists. It's why you and I are here right now. So we don't have to be alone. You're not alone. Even when you're in your house and there's nobody there, nobody calling, nothing on TV, and you are at your deepest, darkest, most depressed moment, you're not alone. Somebody somewhere is thinking about you, imagining a world better than this. And that's all we can do, my friends. We can try and make the changes that we need to do, and we can project as much hope, as much fucking hope as you can possibly muster. It's all we can do. It's all we can do. Just be that light. And the only way you can shine and we can overpower this darkness is by you finally creating that discipline, being accountable for your own life. You don't have to bend to the will and perspective of anymore. If you're in a relationship with somebody who treats you like shit, you tell them, I said to shut up. Shut up. Get out of your way. Tell them to move. Get out of your way. Shut up if they are not going to support and inspire you and treat you with respect and love. Then tell them to close their mouths and look the other way. You have that right. If you're at a job where somebody is speaking down to you, if you're in school where somebody is bullying you, stand up. I promise you, the moment you stand up with belief in yourself, that other person's going to feel it. They're going to see it, and they're not going to fuck with you. I promise you, you are the answer. You are the answer. You are the hope. You are the dream. You are the love. You are that thing you have been so desperately searching for your entire life. And here's the funny part. It's funny, but it's not funny. You know this. You know this. Inside you, your entire life, it's been there. You know you're so special. You know you're connected to everything, and you feel and see things different than everybody else around you. And it's true. But guess what? Everybody else does too. They just keep denying it because they believe everything that grandma and grandpa told their parents. They believe everything their parents told them. Everything they learned in school, everything they hear and read and see, that reflection in the mirror has become everything. Your needs and wants, materialistic objects, denim, plastic, canvas, metal, money. That's become the purpose. All of it. That's what the big fucking fight is over. Money. Money. The inequality of humanity. Well, guess what? It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to get any better. That opposition is always going to be there. And while we're all standing here really distracted, fighting over these stupid politicians and these faiths that have been twisted and tormented by man, guess what's happening? Our planet is dying. And by the time we all really get our shit together, it's going to be too late. So every day I get up, I do this. And what do I like these videos, whether it's 695,000 views on a video or 200, this is a ripple in the pond. This is my stone. This is my way of connecting with you. And I have a video, a pinned video. I'm going to lose it right now. I can feel it. I have a video pinned on my page that says, "Where are you from? Where are you from?" And here's why. When I was a little kid growing up in the projects and getting the shit kicked out of me by my sister and sexually manipulated by my mother and physically tormented and bullied by my father, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about this world. And when everybody would say to me, and this is the God's honest truth, my oldest friend is Craig, EMT8845. He's on my friends list. You can ask him. I've known him since I'm 2 years old. I'll be 54 next month. This month, it's February. It's February 2nd. I'll be 54 in 10 days. So I've known Craig since I'm 2 years old. And when everybody used to ask me, what do I want to do? What do I want to do with my life? What do I want to be? Sure, I used to say, well, to make money, I would love to be an actor, a musician, and these things. But the number one answer I always said is, I just want to talk to everybody. I just want to talk to everybody. I just want to talk to this entire world at the same time. And I'm talking about a time when there was still cassette tapes, no CDs, no DVDs, no HBO, none of that shit, nothing. Completely analog world. And I had no idea that there would be the internet and iPhones and TikTok and Instagram. And here I am. I'm sitting here right now, and I was reading some of the comments the other day on that post, "Where are you from?" And somebody commented and said, "Man, look how many countries, how many places are here on this one post." They said, "You are connecting and reaching so far, man." And I just stopped. And it was, again, one of those moments where I connected with the younger self, just like you do, unknowingly. But I connected with that little version of myself, and I said, man, you are going to talk to everybody. Just keep doing it. And that's why I people say to me all the time, why don't you charge when you help and connect with people? It invalidates you. It lessens the quality. And I just look at them and I say, because you can't put a price on it. It's completely priceless. To look at another human being and connect to them through words or physically, through their eyes, through listening to them, and be able to connect with them with things that are unspoken and help them realign their life. It's how do you put a price on that? And then I look at them and I say, can you imagine where we would be right now if, and I'm not comparing myself to them, please, that's not what I'm doing, but can you imagine where we would be today if Buddha and Gandhi and Jesus charged people. Can you imagine if Buddha and Jesus charged people? Excuse me, Jesus, my son is sick and stuff. Oh, I can heal you, son. That'll be $200, please. Well, Buddha, I so confused. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Oh, I can help you. That'll be $50, please. Can you imagine? And I understand the exchange of energy. You know, the money is a form of energy. It's exchange of energy. But I'm not a spiritual entrepreneur. I said it weeks ago. I mean, I'm a kid from the projects. I'm a musician. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I'm all of those things of the ego. But this thing that drives me, it's beyond me. It's beyond me. And the only word that I can use is messenger, prophet. And I don't mean these things in any type of egotistical way. It just means one who is serving the will of whatever you choose to call it. I use the word God all the time. And I know people don't like that word because Hallmark and religion has completely twisted it. And, you know, we use the source, the karma, cosmos, the divine one, the light. It's all the same thing. It doesn't make a difference. Even in my first book, when I asked, what do I call you? Who are you? Are you God? I am the source of all light and life. It doesn't have a name. It doesn't have an identity, a label, a face. It's an awareness, an energy. And the best part of it is, you and me are made from it. So why don't we just stop the bullshit, my friend? Stop. It's time for you to start living the life you dream of, the life you deserve. And if you're waiting for happiness and love to show up in your life, then you're going to always be waiting for it. Because it's not going to be there until you love yourself and you're completely content with who you are. And then you'll feel it. And it won't matter if there's somebody standing next to you or not. Because that's the whole key. Find a way to be completely content and grateful for who you are and what you have without having anything, my friend. And you can do it. I promise you. I'm going to see, I want to see what's going on in the comments. Because truly, that's why I do this. If you want to open up, it's only 8:30. We've got like another half hour. If there's anything you want to share, express, anything you're comfortable with sharing, you want to ask, please, I would be honored to read it. If you need somebody to just listen, I will. If you'd like to connect with me privately, don't send me a message on TikTok. It's got a really weird system with messaging. You could email me. You can email me, the one called Jay, the same as my name here, at gmail.com. And the easiest way to get in touch with me is Instagram. Just send me a message, a private message on Instagram. I check Instagram all the time, and it's the easiest way to get in touch with me, even like the requests. Like if somebody tries to request to send me a message, my goodness, I always check them. So sorry. Hold on. So, apologies. Oh, my glasses are so dirty. My wife says that to me all the time. She's like, clean your glasses. I'm like, why? I can see. She's like, they are terrible. So let's see. That is better. Okay. Hey, Manny, what's up, buddy? Manny loves you. I see you. I love you too, man. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, let's scroll all the way back. Okay, so I have COVID. My head is dizzy, and I'm trying to concentrate. Well, I don't even know if you're still on right now, Binda Linda 3, but if you have COVID and your head is dizzy and you're trying to concentrate, shut off the phone, go drink some water, and go lay down and rest. This will all be here when you feel better. You take care of yourself. Connie, you are more than welcome. Thank you. What's the actual point? Who am I, though? Okay. You are who you choose to be. You get that choice. You can be the person you believe you are, but what you truly are is when you were born into this world, you were a simple awareness embodying a vessel. You had no desires and wants except for to adventure and joy and to be. So you are an observing awareness, an energetic awareness, an energy of awareness, inhabiting a vessel, experiencing this reality. And we have thoughts and emotions to gauge and understand this and learn the lessons, and you get to decide what you do with all of that. For me, when somebody says, "Who are you?" I am the nothingness that became aware. And now I get to experience this reality, and I get to experience love and joy and connection and all these emotions, but I'm an awareness. I don't even, I go by my name. Yeah, no, I try not to use labels. Life progress. Yes, let's see. Repent every day. Jesus Christ is coming back. Pray to the Lord and Savior. Okay. Listen, no disrespect to Jesus. Jesus was one of the greatest teachers we've ever had, but Jesus is not going to float down from the sky, and Jesus is not the only way to God. Jesus was teaching and preaching and connecting with people, and what that mistranslated teaching actually is I am the way, I am the light, I am the Father. No man can bring you to God. No one can bring God to you. The only way to God is through the self. And it has been interpreted as the only way to God is through me. And people have taken that literally, like the only way to God is through Jesus specifically. And do you really think Jesus would be that insane to know he is on a planet with people who would never be able to know who he was, to think that he was the only way to God? Do you think a divine creator source of love and gratitude that created everything to end the loneliness would turn its back on you because you don't believe in one person who existed on this planet? So Jesus, the return of Jesus, that coming back is the elevation of humanity, is us all rising our consciousness to the level of what Jesus was trying to teach. Jesus taught every single person that he is no different than them, and that every single person can achieve exactly what he is feeling, seeing, and expressing. And the Bible only teaches about 3 years, from 30 to 33 of Jesus's life. And there is a whole universe of information that has been hidden. And if you really want to talk about Jesus, if you really want to use Jesus's name to justify your existence, then do yourself a favor and do the fair research of who Jesus was and what his true messages were, rather than taking him from a book that was edited by a king to control his subjects. And I'm talking about the King James Version. Tells you right there in the title, version of the Bible. So, COVID-19, at TikTok, I have COVID. What's an example of? I have no support of all. I'm right here, Anna Bean. You do have support. You can reach out. My biggest shift, Colin Haas, my biggest shifts in my perspective is always when I took for things I'm grateful for. When I look for things I'm grateful for. Absolutely. Well, that's mindfulness right there, Colin. You know, you wake up during the day, you want to be mindful. You want to be here right now. So you don't want to be consciously time traveling. And the best way to keep your energetic state grounded and in a good place is to remind yourselves of the things you're grateful for. I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful that I'm breathing. We have so many things that we're grateful for, but we focus on all the things that we don't have, and we feel like we're getting gypped in life. When is it my turn? When am I going to get something? When am I going to have the happiness? You know, we keep expecting, not realizing you woke up this morning with everything you will ever need. So let's see. I see a lot of vaccine talk. Everyone is amazing and different. Great, Tycho. Okay. What do I think about the angel Metatron? I don't think about the angel Metatron, the angelic realm. I did a class here one night on connecting with the angelic realm. There's a video on my page, What Colors Do You See? Because when you connect with an angelic realm, a being of an angelic realm, a spiritual being, it's going to come in the form of colors and energy you're going to see in your third eye. Speaking of third eye, if you go to the event on my page 3 weeks ago on TikTok, I connected people literally to their third eye, taught a secret hidden technique that has been lost from humanity for thousands of years. And over 1,300 people right here on TikTok saw what we're all connected to. They went beyond human consciousness, and most of them are still practicing the technique and expanding on it. So if you want to see angels and answer those questions for yourselves, February 10th, we'll be doing that live again. The event is on my page. It's a true third eye awakening. This has nothing to do with fluoride. You are going to see something physically that is going to just blow you away. Blow you away. Keep your energy. Don't give away so much. I'm just trying to catch up. Thank you for the good energy you share here. You're giving yourself. Yeah, of course. You look wrecked. I'm saying to you, stop. Are you saying to this, don't give away by helping this way? Don't give away so much you'll hurt. Don't give away by helping this way. You're giving yourself. Don't. You look wrecked. I'm saying to you, stop. Don't give it. Okay, relax. Relax. I look after myself. I'm a very healthy vegetarian. I eat very well. I'm 54 years old. I was sick 3 weeks ago with a virus that has my throat. I'm tired today. I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I have 2 kids, 3 dogs, a wife. I've been at the chiropractor because I hurt my neck, which I have 2 cervical ruptures in my spine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I appreciate the care and concern, but you're almost getting to the point where you think you know me better than I know myself. I'm absolutely okay. Focus on you. You get the rest you need. If you've got COVID right now, you shouldn't even be scrolling through social media. Put this stupid thing down. Get some rest. Take some time for yourself. You get well. I'll be fine. I've been here online almost 8 years now doing this, and I'll be doing this long, long, long way from now. Let's see. Hello, you're lovely. Are we doing the third eye meditation, my friend? The third eye meditation is on February 10th. The event is on my profile. But what I do want to do right now is show you how we could just ground ourselves. Excuse me, got to take it, like I said before, I get about 5 or 10 minutes of nice, smooth talking, and then my vocal cords are just so strained. I told my wife I'm going to have to go on like a silent retreat for like a week and not talk to really let this just settle up. All right. So, if you can breathe through your nose, that's fine. You know, you always hear in meditation, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Well, I used to box and stuff, and I've broken my nose about 9 times, and sometimes I have real good, clear breathing. But if you really look at my nose straight on, you can actually go, oh, look how crooked his nose is. I have difficulty breathing through certain sides of my nose sometimes. So right now, I'm good. So what my point is comfortably. Breathe comfortably. If you can breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, that's great. If you can't breathe in through your mouth and out through your mouth, in through your nose, out through your nose, whatever you want to do, whatever floats your boat. I don't want you to focus so hard and distract yourself. The other thing, when we're doing this right now, if you've got to wiggle your butt, if your head itches, your arm itches, scratch it. Don't think that, oh my goodness, if I scratch, I'm failing my meditation. It's fine. Do all those things. I'd rather you relieve that tension than create that distraction and more tension, right? The only thing I don't want you to do is open your eyes. Just close your eyes when we do this and keep them closed. But fidget, wiggle, scratch, and the thoughts. Don't worry about the thoughts. If you're thinking about grocery shopping, boyfriends, girlfriends, let that thought go by like when you look at a cloud in the sky, right? I'm so sorry. I'm having so much trouble with my voice, everybody. I promise I'm going to drink some tea tonight with some honey and lemon and really try and take care of this. But like I said, like you look at the waves of the ocean, they come in, they go out. You look at a cloud, it goes by. You're not judging it. You're not creating a story. You're not emotionally attaching it. You're observing it. Do the same thing. See if there's a lesson in it. But just for tonight, listen. Listen. That's all you got to do. Keep your eyes closed and listen. I'm going to take one more drink. We're probably only going to get about a good 5 or 10 minutes right now before my voice just says, nope, you're done for the night. And we will be back here again. I'm live every Sunday morning on Instagram at 11 a.m. That's New York time, Sundays at 11. And then I do TikTok on Monday and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Monday and Thursday. And next Thursday night, a week from today, is when we're doing the third eye awakening connection, when I'm going to teach the history of it, show you the technique, and we're going to have an amazing time. So if you want to take part in that, register for that event so you get the notification as soon as it starts, because you want to be here. And if you know anybody, honestly, I kid you not, if you know anybody interested in this and who would really be interested in this, send them the link so they can register for it. And the more the merrier. Like I said, we had over 1,300 people, 1,800 people registered for it. 1,300 people made the live event. And that video is on YouTube. But trust me, you want to be here for it live. All right, so here we go. Get yourself comfortable, nice and comfortable, however you want. You can lay down, sit back, pillow behind the head. Just rest your hands in your lap. And as far as posture, if we take a deep breath in, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. If you take a deep breath into your chest and lift your shoulders up, and when you exhale, don't lean forward, don't lean back, just let your shoulders go straight down, right towards your butt. There you go, there's your posture, just sit there. As far as your neck, really try not to let your head drop down to where, like, you're looking at your phone. Your head is about 12 to 16 pounds. That's a lot of strain and pressure on your neck. So just for now, for tonight, look straight ahead or just even up a little bit. If you just slightly lift your head, you can feel at the base of your skull where your spine and your skull meet. You could feel that little crease in there. You can almost rest your head just gently by looking up peacefully. Just sit with me. You've closed your eyes. We've disconnected the camera. You're inside your safe, sacred space, and you're listening to my voice. I am distracting you, guiding you purposely away from your thoughts. But as you're listening to me, you will have thoughts. You'll even have thoughts about me. You'll judge my voice. You'll think about this. What are you doing? And all that's okay. But monitor your breathing as you're having those thoughts. You always can monitor yourself. Your breathing will be the first thing that you will be aware of. When you get anxious, you're breathing. When you are sad and depressed, you're breathing. When you are angry and enraged, you're breathing. So the first thing we want to do right now while you're listening to my voice is breathe deep into the center of our chest. Take a breath in with me. Don't let that breath out. Gently rest into that breath. Let your shoulders relax. Hold that breath in. Look how peaceful that is. No resistance, no strain, no breathing. You're just existing. And from the belly up, let that breath out. Again, breathe into the center of the chest. Letting your thoughts go by like clouds, listening to my voice, and even bring your awareness visually inside the mind's eye. You can see the nothingness inside, but it's not nothingness, it's not empty. It's filled with texture and dots, shades of light, color, movement. There's activity in here. So as you are breathing in, relaxing into your breath, listening to my voice, looking into the void of the mind's eye, you're completely relaxed. But my friend, what you don't realize is this entire time, This is who and what we truly are. We have no words, no sight, no sound. Before light and language, we were nothing. And this is what we were, this nothingness, this energy, this awareness that has found a way to evolve for so long that we can manifest and create worlds and realities, bodies and emotions and thoughts, love and hate. And in all of this, we get to choose. And as you're sitting here listening to my voice, you know it's time we all choose to embrace the positive. Love, gratitude, joy, kindness, compassion, confidence, strength for ourselves. Because the moment we can stand strong in our light, that we can project that and not let our vibrational state of existence be manipulated and dictated by the exterior world, then we are making those changes, my friends. And the more we can do this and project this around us, others will see it, feel it, and be inspired by it. And it is time. It is time. Because we've waited so long for this moment. Every single one of us, our entire lives have known there is a purpose. We've been waiting for this moment of our lives to do something, be something, become a part of something. And this is it right now. When we step onto that path of enlightenment, when we walk that road of commonality, when we stand on a common ground of kindness and compassion for every single person, when we transcend wall and border, color of skin, political preference, spiritual preference, all of it. This is what the purpose is to become one, because we truly are one being. We all exist within the mind of the Creator. However you see it, whatever you believe it to be, we all exist within it. It had nothing to create all of this. No nail and hammer, no chemistry sets. Every single thing that is in existence exists in the mind of God, and that is the simplest way to explain it. And God is formless. It is awareness. It is energy, which means that you, me, and everything that we perceive is an illusion. We are a figment of an imagination, the manifestation of one. And we get to experience this life together for the time that we have here. And we go on to the unknown. So what do you want to do? When we open our eyes in a few seconds, do you want to keep a heart of fear, anxiety, hate, and jealousy? Or do you finally want to feel that connection and love and know that you are not alone, and that you can smile and sing and dance and be free to be whoever you choose to be? And I am asking you to let it all come from a place of love and gratitude. Take a deep breath in with me, my friends. And for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, please breathe on your own and just sit in silence with me. Please. Bring your attention back to my voice, please. And take a deep breath in with me. And as you do, gently and slowly wiggle your toes and your fingers just a little bit. Feel your body, the connection to it, the control you have over it. Let that breath out. Breathe in again, and as you do, turn your head slightly to the left, center, to the right, and back to the center. And exhale. And take one more breath in, and as you do, bring your spine straight up if you are sitting up. And on the exhale, please, at your own pace, slowly open your eyes. There you go. All right. So we got 8:53, and that's about it for me. I'm going to go in and get some beauty sleep. Obviously, I look a wreck. I'm just kidding. But you all go and have a good evening. Listen, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for the flowers. That's beautiful. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Oh, more flowers. Thank you so much. I love flowers. I love flowers. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hearts. I absolutely love that. Mad love to you all. Please go get some rest. I'm definitely going to go rest my voice. Thank you so much again. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's so beautiful. That's absolutely so kind. Thank you. And I hope to see you all again very soon. Thank you so much. Ooh, a crown. Look at that. The king. If you would like to connect with me privately, personally, please send me an email. Same thing. Thank you so much. The one called Jay at gmail.com. And the easiest way to get me is on Instagram. And you can definitely find me there by typing in the one called Jay. Other than that, have a beautiful evening, everybody. I absolutely love you, and I hope to see you all again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.